Damien Matt here. So big news happened on Raw. Of course, it's Wednesday. I know, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, that's the way it is. Monday marked the return of Jerry the King Lawler. But first, we have to get through another Orton Dolph Ziggler match, which of course Randy Orton won because God forbid he actually go over, let somebody go over him. But that's okay because that turned into a tag team match. Dolph Ziggler and Del Rio versus Randy Orton and Intercontinental Champion Kofi Kingston. Alberto, of course, causing the mix-up between uh, the singles match and then having Teddy Long come out and say, "You're having a tag team match." So the match was okay, I guess. I'm glad that it was restarted. And then we had the Vicky Guerrero coming out and saying she had new evidence, and AJ Lee came out and she said that, well, she actually admitted that yes, they are friends. That's all they are. And then there was new audio about AJ, which then AJ was like, you know what, that was forced. How did you get that, and how did you rearrange that? So then Dolph Ziggler came out, and then John Cena. The same thing basically as last week. So hopefully, if they don't have a tag team match at the Survivor Series, I don't think this should go on much longer. Speaking of Guerrero, it was 7 years on Monday since the passing of Eddie Guerrero. It was one of those things where it got really emotional. I got emotional when I saw the tribute shows from SmackDown. He was one of the greatest wrestlers that ever lived. Loved by many. Just had a very difficult life and tried to turn it around, and it was too late. So then Big Show came out and had a match with William Regal and won. But that wasn't the case because after um, a while, William Regal got KO'd by the Big Show backstage. Then we had Caitlyn, who defeated Layla to become #1 contender for the Divas Championship against Eve for the Survivor Series. A lot of people are saying that Caitlyn shouldn't win, but you know what? I think it's about time. Or, if she doesn't win this one, at least let her win uh, TLC. Uh, then we had Jerry Lawler come out, and he was very emotional, and as it was really nice to see that he was grateful for all the letters and the prayers and the thoughts. Um, I don't know if it was a good idea to show the footage of them giving him CPR and him going away in an ambulance and all that other stuff. Not really good for children to watch, but I digress. Then of course CM Punk was interrupting Jerry Lawler with Paul Heyman. A lot of people said that it was not right time for that to happen. Then Paul Heyman faked a heart attack. Then Mick Foley came out, and it was a different kind of feel. A lot of people said that some of the people anyway, said that they felt very uncomfortable with the situation that happened. But then again, if you look at what happened, JBL even said when Eddie's mother had a heart attack, this was kind of a different feel. And Eddie, if were alive today, he would appreciate this kind of thing that happened. And also back in '96, if you don't remember, Jerry Lawler and Jake Roberts had a feud where Jerry Lawler made fun of and brought up the fact that yes, Jake Roberts was an alcoholic and a drug user at that time, and it was made public. So this didn't offend me. It made me uncomfortable, but it didn't offend me. And also know that yes, there's a mutual hatred between Jerry Lawler and Paul Heyman. But no, that it is what it is. It could have been worse. Then we had Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, Team Mexico take on, or with they teamed up with Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel to take on Primetime Players and the Cologne, and they won. And I again like to see Primetime Players go after the gold. I think it's about goddamn time. Um, then The Miz demanded to be added to Team Foley. Like Mick Foley said that he's not going to choose his last partner for a Survivor Series match. So he left it up to the audience, and then we had The Miz say he wanted to be a part of the team. So it was The Miz, Zack Ryder, or Santino Marella, which it turned out to be The Miz. So then R-Truth defeated Tenzai. Again, it's and there again another one of those things. You get a monster heel like Albert coming back to America and dominating, and then now he's just losing every chance that happens and losing against R-Truth. Okay, well, to me that doesn't make sense, but whatever. Then we had Ryback defeated Brad Maddox. Duh! What else were you people gonna expect? Um, Sheamus defeated David Otunga. This was the point where Big Show was backstage beating the shit out of William Regal. So, yeah, that's how it happened. Then Tag Team Championship, or Tag Team Champion Kane and Miz defeated Team Road Scholars. Not really sure. I skipped through this part for some reason, so I don't know what happened with Daniel Bryan. So it was an interesting match. Of course, Kane and Miz won. I don't know if they're making there's talks about Miz becoming a face. I don't know how that's gonna work. Um, then the main event: John Cena versus CM Punk for the 17th time. I don't know. Then after the match, Ryback came out, and they're getting ready for the match on Survivor Series on Sunday. I don't know who's gonna win. Again, CM Punk has had the belt for 10 months, beating, I think, Bruno Sammartino as the longest champion. But we'll see. We'll see how it is. If I'm hoping to order the pay-per-view, because I make it a point to watch all 4 major pay-per-views on the TV. But it should be an interesting one. Maybe not a great one, but surely interesting. And that's about it. Bye.